By the time that you guys see this video, I will either be playing or have played a significant amount of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PC because I've been looking forward to this moment for a very long time, and the big reason why is because it can have some mods. And no, I'm not looking for, a shirtless Tifa mod or, upskirt Aerith mode. No, none of that stuff. There's a couple of characters that have full gameplay treatments that are just, locked away for certain reasons that I want modded out. I want higher textures, I want better resolution. I just want that full PC experience for one of the best games to release in a very, very, very long time. So sue me on that. And at this point in time, PC gaming is the dominant platform for gaming, so you would think publishers, developers would be just tripping over each other to just get that PC port that's out there. But then you've got TeamKill Media deciding to buck the trend for some very interesting reasons, and I got some ideas behind as to why they're coming out ahead of this, because they're doing some things not too dissimilar to what Naoki Hamaguchi, director for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and the remake trilogy, he was a co-director with Tetsuya Nomura on Remake, but then he ended up getting, the full promotion on Rebirth and is going to be, that same director for Reclaim. But people were giving him crap for saying, hey man, when the game comes to PC, just don't make too many crude mods. It's like, I can't stop you, but hey, we really are proud of what we have. It's just, can you guys not be degenerates for like 10 seconds? That'd be great. But then everybody decided to spin that out of control. It's like, oh, they're trying to stifle our free speech. I just can't stand that group of people. If you want to goon, go ahead. But at the same time, just don't paint a game as being woke because somebody is proud about the project. To compare and contrast that with TeamKill Media calling modding vulgar and claims it makes a joke out of our art and won't release their upcoming game Code Violet on PC because they don't want to subject their voice actresses to that type of hateful something or other. This is absolutely wild, okay? And here's the thing. I don't know who TeamKill Media is. I've never heard of Code Violet before, and I would wager there's a lot of people who also didn't hear a damn thing about this beforehand, and it's like, oh, yeah, see, the dots are starting to connect here, and this is beginning to make a lot more sense, because TeamKill Media has stirred up a storm of criticism after announcing it would not be releasing its upcoming game Code Violet on PC. The studio's reasoning, posted on X, has drawn the ire of with its condescending tone and virtue signaling. Yes, leaving gamers and content creators alike scratching their heads. And yeah, we'll take a look at the source here on this one, because I had it bookmarked and all that stuff to begin with. But as you can see, 1.5 million views, which is probably more marketing than they even did leading up to the release of this game. Trust me. For those asking us about a PC version of Code Violet, or an Xbox version as well, because they aren't coming to Xbox either, the reason we are not bringing it to PC is we do not want anyone modding vulgar versions of the main character as well as other characters in the game. That's interesting why you want to go ahead and make a specific distinction. We don't want the main character or other characters modded. And it's like, okay. We hold our voice actresses and actors with high regard. What do they have to do with the character? Okay, the character is different than the actor. Okay, you understand they're making believe by voicing a character that's not them. Those are digital assets, but okay, as well as our artistic vision for the game and story, and reject any form of destroying that with sexual mods. It's like, that there's like quality of life, UI, and gameplay mods as well, but no, everything's about removing clothes, right, for sure. Making a joke out of our art and possibly tarnishing the reputation of our voice actresses and actors is not worth the extra money we can make. I find that to be very interesting. Yes, the statement struck many as self-righteous, implying that the PC gaming community, renowned for its creativity and modding culture, is somehow unworthy of the studio's art. It's also alienated a massive potential audience by assuming the worst about their intentions. Yeah, it really does paint their audience or their perceived audience in a very poor light. It's like, who's that going to appeal to? Just the self-flagellating group? It's like, what a strange move. Okay, normally you'd see something this tone deaf coming out of a community manager, let alone from the official dev team. That's weird. The backlash was swift, with prominent voices in gaming taking TeamKill Media to task for its comments. Yeah, YouTuber Veritark delivered a scathing critique on X. Shout out to Vera. So the plan is to punish the entire platform for potential players because some people might mod the game in a way you don't like. That's like saying you won't serve food at a restaurant because someone might add ketchup. Your artistic vision can still shine. Let the audience, I'd imagine, decide. But yeah, no, very, very, very salient point. But okay, all of the conversation around that one post, can we have a conversation about who in the blue hell TeamKill is, what Code Violet is, and what their history is? Because honestly, it's a name that did not come up in a very indie heavy year of 2024, and as somebody who used to be very entrenched in the space back in the day, I've never heard of them at all. Okay, even during like the indie renaissance of the early and mid 2010s, maybe they got a relaunch, maybe they got a rename, maybe it's just a bunch of disparate developers from, you know, different studios beforehand coming together and making a new place. It's like, I've never heard of this place before. So who are we dealing with here? TeamKill's statement is emblematic of a broader trend when some developers appear to virtue signal to deflect criticism or gain moral high ground, while protecting the reputation of voice actors and preserving artistic integrity are valid concerns. Implying that mods inherently destroy a game's vision or tarnish reputation comes across as tone deaf and dismissive of the audience. Exactly. Modding communities, yes, have historically enhanced games. That's probably a reason why Skyrim is still being played to this very day, because it's definitely not for its graphical fidelity of a 2011 game or for its fantastic main quest that you never hear anybody talking about. By shunning PC gamers, TeamKill Media not only forfeits a lucrative market, but also alienates a passionate community that elevated countless games through creativity and innovation. Yeah, it allowed Cyberpunk to buoy itself to its, you know, Phantom Liberty expansion and, you know, Fallout 4, it salvaged that from just being a boring slog to a somewhat playable boring slog. But here's the thing, yeah, TeamKill Media, taking a look at their, you know, their Twitter profile, okay, coming up PS5 in July of 2025, so Code Violet was always going to be exclusive to the PS5. So, okay, cool. So you have an exclusivity deal. Maybe you're a first-party Sony studio. That's, you know, neither here nor there. But TeamKill Media, LLC, is a game studio founded in 2016 by four brothers. Our goal is to create amazing games for gamers. Code Violet game, Quantum Error, and Sun and Bone. Like, okay, interesting. And as Pirate Nation has to point out, Sun and Bone, it's peak players upon release, 4 players. Oh shit. And it's also like historically negatively reviewed, 4 reviews, and it's received a 40% approval rating. Oh, so they're devs who don't want to release on PC because of goofy mods. They have a history of releasing very bad games, so it's almost like Dante right there points out, you know, stop giving this retard attention, and that's what he wants, which is exactly what they're doing. But I suppose they've added a bit of clarification. Might as well bring this up, of course, because we're not against PC gamers or the PC platform, but we are not against modders and some of the fun mods they make, but we are 100% against they're doing that thing where they want to go ahead and take the moral high ground there and thumping a Bible like some 40-year-old empty egg cartons want to do. They're just saying that, no, we're 100% all of those mods. And as a Catholic gamer, which is the exact same thing as saying, well, as a black gamer, as a gay gamer, I like this. Identity politics on all sides is absolute cancer. And this is just simply a way to market your game that you are not at all confident in, if we're being completely honest, because they just announced, right? Okay, Code Violet's announcement trailer, spiritual successor to Dino Crisis, coming this July. Yes, and it's on the PlayStation. So they were specifically, okay, oh my god, this was 100% a PlayStation exclusive title. It always was going to be. And it very much looks like a Sony game through and through, not playing through the entire trailer. But you got, I don't know, maybe some gameplay here, like real quick when she's walking down a hallway. But it's got that generic third-person action camera that's right there. It's going to be another one of these flash-in-the-pan games that everybody's just going to look at and go, I don't know. And then when it eventually does get a PC release, because when he realizes, oh shit, this has absolutely no sales behind it because nobody plays games on PS5, they will be looking very, very silly. In general, man, I don't know what's more pathetic, seeing woke games or seeing people just trying to morally grandstand for absolutely absurd reasons. At this point in time, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But have fun with your spiritual successor to Dino Crisis. There's a reason that Capcom isn't making a Dino Crisis sequel, because those games, they were pretty bad back in the cut, let's be completely honest. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.